Good morning, Sagittarius, and welcome to the Daily Sauce. This is where we go over the energies that may be affecting your day. And, so take it as your heads up, right? FYI, this is a Sagittarius channel. So if you're looking to find out about Sagittarius or have Sagittarius placements, this is the place for you. So the channeled message that I was getting this morning, it was kind of like a dual thing. Like, first of all, pessimism can't exist in optimism was the first thing I was feeling. So, for instance, you can't say something positive and say something negative in the same sentence. It doesn't work, because it won't allow for optimism. So if you want, and that is where Sagittarius feels the most comfortable. And I was also hearing, where focus goes, energy grows, especially as we have a placement coming up with Jupiter, a transit, a conjunction, if you will, that is going to be very abundant. And the Sagittarius full moon is going to be abundant. Yes, there will be a lot of truth exposed. We're being honest with ourselves and being honest with others. And I was also really feeling this energy of doors, as you're going to see. And I just wanted to share my thoughts on holding space, because some people may be wanting, people to come back or to move on from people. And, so over time in my spiritual journey, the prospect of what holding space means has changed. I used to approach holding space as keeping doors open for people all the time. And the truth is that even if you want something to come back to you, you can hold space for it. But we have to operate under closed doors. We can't have revolving doors in our life. So basically, my thoughts on holding energy these days is, yes, I hold space for you, but the door is closed, so that I can move on to other doors. And you are free to join me. You are free to open that door, but you're going to have to open the door. Because Sagittarius is very masculine energy, and a lot of times we are the ones who, take action more than other people. And so it can get sketchy. It can get sketchy, but okay, that's my TED Talk. So, okay, the energies that are affecting today is I really feel like you are wanting to invite more joy in your life. Okay, you're opening the door to joy. You're opening the door to enjoying life more, which really involved calling your power back. Okay, especially in light of some things that may have happened. Some things, it's like feeling the joy of life, even if there's no evidence of it, even if there is like things you've had to move on from, because the Four of Wands reverse tends to talk about things that didn't work out. Okay, things you've had to move on from, things you wanted to work out, but they didn't. And a lot of times that can really, affect our energy. But I feel like Sagittarius isn't giving their power away anymore. Because a lot of times when you pay attention to specific things, especially if you're paying attention to things that didn't work out, you're giving your power away. And the power of a Sagittarius, Queen of Wands, which isn't expressly Sagittarius, but I always feel like the Queen of Wands is Sagittarius, because we move on from things. We move forward. You can, and that's why I talked about holding space. You can still move forward and hold space for people. But, there's definitely a sense of, inviting joy in your life despite everything that happened, and being in your power. And the power of the Queen of Wands is that she is unstoppable. She is a force, and she is a force that moves forward with confidence and passion. And, Yeah, all of that. And it's like despite circumstances, because Sagittarius in their true essence knows everything will always work out. It doesn't matter what's going on around them. Everything will work out. We're delusional that way, and it's time to step into that energy. And you're achieving this by letting go of certain things. You're not keeping doors open anymore. And I feel like that you may have kept doors open because you wanted truth in situations. You wanted the truth to come out. You wanted the truth to be revealed. And, I feel like you're no longer forcing that anymore. With the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords, because the Page of Swords holds back, and it's also with the Page of Pentacles. So some people might be learning truth, you might be, but you're not waiting for that. You're not waiting for the truth to close doors. You're just closing doors. If and with the Page of Swords, sorry, traffic. With the Page of Swords, you're open to hearing the truth. You're open to receiving it. But you're not focused on it because you're protecting your energy. And you're with the Page of Pentacles, especially in this, because she's got light there. There's a sense of focusing on learning the lesson, and also being focused on what you want to grow. Okay, so I kind of feel like you're moving away from needing to know the truth before you can close doors. Now, I'm going to close the door. If you want to bring the truth to me, fine, but I'm not waiting for it. Okay? Yes, there's because, Ascendant Masters is enlightenment, right? And so, you may be feeling like you're getting messages from guides or spirit, or, like it also has to do with prayer. And the truth is like, something big is coming. We all know that. We have been feeling it. Some big change, and you need to be ready for it. And that's what makes it necessary in terms of closing doors. So on the bottom of the deck is taking steps, great achievement, and new beginnings. So it's actually what you're focused on is, taking steps towards what you want to achieve, towards your goals, because this other stuff just doesn't help your energy. We're seeing stuck energy and fragmented. Like when you feel stuck, it kind of splits you, and then you're not in your full power. And with the Four of Swords, you're knowing now you need to be in your full power for what's coming, which is a lot of change. With the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in. The Wheel of Fortune is expansion and growth. And it's really saying that, you've been through the cycles. You see these three women here. You've learned. And this is going to help you in your next season, so you need to rest up. You need to rest up, Sag. So there's a big energy of focus today, and we're going to take a look at any surprising events that might be happening today. Any surprises for Sagittarius coming through today. And your vibe today was solitude and go with the flow. More Four of Swords energy. Just whatever. I'm just going to be over here resting. I'm going to be over here resting. I'm not forcing anything. I'm just letting things happen the way they have to happen. Okay, so any surprises for Sagittarius today? These are my homemade cards, Sag. Any surprises for Sagittarius today? And I did put a post up announcing the winners of the giveaway, but So, look for that and email me if you're a winner, because I'm not going to chase anybody down. So, what surprises are coming towards Sagittarius today that they need to be aware of? Any surprises today? Surprises today for Sagittarius. Looks like it's Sag. Aren't there always? Oh, that one doesn't even go with this deck. Okay. There's a focus on health, Sag. Any surprises today? Okay, new habit, health, rest, self-care, changing mind. And there's a pivot. There's a pivot, Sag. A slight change. So I feel like there is an energy where you're feeling like you need to be ready. And a focus, maybe you're focusing more on health. But there's definitely rest and self-care. I was thinking about starting Pilates today. Yeah. Okay. And you are going to be feeling a lot of energy. Like, we always get full moon tired. But there's a lot of energy involved with Sagittarius. So, you want to do what you can to release energy, exercise, anything. Because Sagittarius holds a lot of energy and we hold it in our sacral chakra. So, dance it out, y'all. Okay, let's take a look. You may be finding that you need more rest. You need more rest. Okay, these cards are upside down. So what is this new habit that Sagittarius is taking on? New habit and self-care. Tell me about that. Queen of Wands. Calling your energy back. Maybe you're finding that you need rest in order to achieve that. Tell me about self-care and health. Definitely moving on from feeling like you've been taken advantage of or being sensitive. You're definitely releasing some feelings here. So you may be needing to incorporate a new habit here, which includes rest and self-care. But just like I was saying, releasing energy so that you can call your power back. Because you may be feeling a lot of energy and definitely releasing feelings. Being more confident. So whatever this habit is, make sure it's something that makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel confident, because the Queen of Cups reverse can deal with insecurities. Tell me more about this new health habit for Sagittarius. Eight of Wands. I feel like this is exercise. Or travel even. Definitely calling your power back. And definitely, overcoming obstacles and keeping things moving. So I kind of feel like you may be engaging in a self-care activity that helps you to release any emotions that you've been holding on, that fills you with more confidence. And it's really interesting, strength being with the Queen of Cups reversed. It's like this is the obstacle. So what, essentially what's good for your health right now is to release these feelings. Maybe that happens through traveling. Maybe that happens through exercise. Eight of Wands means that there is change that is needed here, but it's an unexpected change and it's a lot of energy. Like the Eight of Wands moves very quickly. So it also talks about travel. So maybe you need to travel right now because we know Sag likes that, right? Maybe you need to take a trip and that would help you to, process any emotions that you're needing to, that are interfering with your confidence at this time. Yes, the Fool is here too. Sag, you need to take a trip. Okay, so what is this changing mind? Changing mind. Changing mind. Changing mind for Sagittarius. Ace of Wands. Seven of Swords. It could be that you thought someone was betraying you. And instead of holding you back, even if this was a betrayal, I'll look at the Seven of Swords, but even if this was a betrayal, it's not getting you down anymore. It's actually fueling your way forward. It's actually making you feel inspired to move forward. Okay. What is the Seven of Swords about? And you may also be going after something that you were unsure of, and maybe you're changing your mind. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Sagittarius? Seven of Swords. Ten of Swords. Okay. You may be waiting for someone to change their mind here. This had to do with an ending, and just deciding that instead of letting it hurt you, instead of letting this end hurt you, and maybe that's even it too, it's pushing you forward. It's like, yeah, this hurts, but I'm letting it go and I choose to feel inspired. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Yeah. You're taking the loss here. You're taking the loss because this person was the Fool reversed. They made bad decisions and it just wasn't good for your life. Okay. So what's this pivot for Sagittarius? What's this pivot? What's this change for Sagittarius? Now, a pivot is not a total change. It's kind of a slight change. It is, deciding to do something a little bit differently. What is this pivot? Ugh. What is this pivot? Ugh, Sag. Okay. You're just having faith that something is going to work out. And it's interesting because with the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, right? I mean, I feel like you may have lost something. You weren't expecting it. And now you're just kind of going with it. And even if something hasn't been working out in terms of like a job or a business or with other people, you know, you're just accepting it. You know, you're not going to cooperate with whatever the conflict is. You're taking the loss and just trusting that the universe knows what it's doing, basically. Yeah, right? Because Ten of Cups is on the bottom with the Hermit and the Sun. You're more interested in finding happiness. You're not interested in conflict and cooperating with it. You know, it's that kind of energy. I hope all that was clear, Sag. And we're going to get some final words. Some final words. So you definitely are. There definitely is a big energy of knowing something big is coming and getting some rest to be ready for it. Healing from whatever need. Because we got to close out things in order for new things to come in. So let's get some fairy wisdom to enjoy our day, Sag. Because you're not, you know, with the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, you're not willing to argue. Like, you know, whatever. Okay, I'll take the loss here and just know that better things are coming for me. So, what do you want to tell Sagittarius? What would help Sagittarius today? What would help Sagittarius today? Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you are wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. It's like you're just learning a lot here. I mean, you're not really looking at things as they were done to you. You're looking at things in terms of what it taught you. Very nice. And what the obstacles are teaching you, Sag. Because they're always put there to teach us something. One more message for Sagittarius. Okay. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. And what you're finding out is that you need to protect your energy more. You need to... And that has been the lesson with all of this. And there definitely is this energy of calling your energy back. Calling it back, being positive. And it's funny because if you go back over all the messages that have happened during this reading, it's all about that. It's all about protecting your personal power. You know, maybe there were instances where you gave your power away. And, you know, like I said, pessimism cannot exist with optimism. So you can't be optimistic that everything will work out if you still speak life to what went wrong. Just saying, Sag. I hope this wasn't too confusing and that it helped you with your day today. Toodles.